my fine friends. I hope that your morning is just as gorgeous out in your neck of the woods as it is out here in my neck of the woods. It's just been cool every morning and I've just enjoyed it immensely. Spent the weekend sitting around my campfire, cooking out there, laying in the hammock, messing around in the shed with my cast iron. That's why my nails always look so bad. They're always stained from messing with the cast iron cleaners. But anyway, I'm hungry for breakfast, and today I want to make some delicious butter swim biscuits. They're so good. I make biscuits all the time, but every now and then I get in the mood for these, and I think you will too. So, what you want to do to get started is either get yourself a cast iron skillet or an 8x8 or 9x9 square pan. And because you're going to be cutting these into kind of square biscuits. But I improvise because I really like to use my cast iron. Put you a whole stick of butter in it because we're going to get this started melting in the oven. These biscuits are quick to whip up, all in one bowl and then straight into the pan. What you want to do is start out by preheating your oven to 450. I've been doing that for about 10 minutes, and I'm going to go pop these into the oven. Next, get yourself a medium-sized mixing bowl and put 2½ cups of all-purpose flour in it. And then you're going to add all your dry ingredients to the bowl. We've got 4, I believe, teaspoons of baking powder. I always like to sift my baking powder because it gets those tiny little clumps in it, which, no, those are not good when you take a bite into something. So mix your 4 teaspoons of baking powder right in. And we've got 4 teaspoons of sugar. Yes, and 2 teaspoons of salt. Yummy, yum. And that's all the dry ingredients there are. Mix it up pretty good. Want to get it evenly mixed. Ooh. Oh, these are going to be so, so good. Honestly, I won't even be cooking any eggs or meat with this because these are just so good with some jam or some jelly. Okay, I've got that mixed up pretty well. So now, let's make a little well right in the center of it. And pour in 2 cups of buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, you can use just plain old milk. But this is just so rich and thick. It's always so much better when making biscuits. Ooh, yes. Then what you want to do is just stir it all up thoroughly. Once it forms a nice soft dough, it's ready. That's how simple it is. So let's get this milk mixed in there. It's already forming that nice soft dough. Doesn't anything that's called butter swim make you just want to eat it? It sure does me. There, we got us a nice, soft, and it's a sticky dough. Not like biscuits where you'd be flouring them and flouring the top because you'd be patting them out and you wouldn't want them sticking to your hands. This recipe is just a little bit different. Oh, I can smell that delicious buttermilk. That smells so good. So, I think that the butter should be just about melted in the pan. Let me go pull it out of the oven. Looky here, it is all melted. It's bubbling nicely and heated through. And now all you're going to do is scrape your biscuit dough right into the pan. Well, I didn't mix that up as well as I should have on that bottom. Let me give it one more stir. It don't matter. That's what my stepdad always says. He always says, though, it don't matter. So just drop it right in there. And then what you want to do, get all that goodness, just spread it out. Oh, it's just swimming in lots of butter. You can see all that. I know you're not going to have to butter these, and I know it looks like a lot of butter, but you're not doing this every day. And I'm sorry, this is Southern cooking, and it's what we do here. I'm going to get a spoon so I can get this spread out real nice, just whatever it takes. Notice I've got this pan has some high sides. You want your pan to have some higher sides so that the butter doesn't spill over. There, I think I've got that spread out pretty good. Look at all that delicious butter. Hence the name Butterswim Biscuits. Oh yes, these are just so good. Don't want to waste any of that. Then what you want to do is take you a sharp knife and you want to give it a score. Not all the way through, but just enough where you'll know where to cut your individual biscuits. I'm going to have 9 biscuits, almost all the way through. Yep. Put a little butter on the end of the blade so it doesn't stick. A little more butter and do that cut again. Yes, that's perfect. Now they're ready to go into the oven. Oh, that's hot. 450, I think, for about 25-30 minutes. Let me double check my recipe. It says 20-25 minutes, but I'm thinking 25-30. I'll let you know. It depends on your oven. All of our ovens are a little bit different. So 450 is a nice high temp. You want these to get done in the center, but be nice and golden on the outside. I'm going to pop these beauties into the oven, and when they get done, get ready to share with me. Okay, look. Butterswim biscuits. You see why they call them Butterswim. Look at that. And they smell heavenly, and they were in the oven for exactly 25 minutes. Be careful you don't burn yourself. This pan is mighty hot. 5 minutes. They smell marvelous. Crispy on the top, tender in the center. Only thing left to do is give it a little cut. And we're going to try these. Will you look at those? Let's get my plate here. Oh, I can't wait. And you're going to put them on there. And these have already got so much butter on them. You don't need any more butter. But I do have some muscadine grape jelly that I bought from Salvage Sisters in Gary City, Texas. Their little antique shop. And it is so good. She makes the best canned, like chow-chows and relish and jellies. Just out of this world. Let's open this up. Ooh, yes. Spoon some of this wonderful muscadine grape jelly on it. This is going to hold me for several hours. These are so thick and rich. Get you a little fork. Give it a try. Get back here. Oh, yes. I'm not talking, I'm eating. Wait till you try these. So good. So simple. If sometimes you don't feel like messing up your counter with some flour to pat out your dough, make these. Your family and friends are going to absolutely love them. Can't wait to cook with you again. So till the next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye for now. And I have to say that all the butter on the bottom of these biscuits, which I've been chowing down on, makes them so chewy. These are just so good. Enjoy!